सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे चैनल को और बेल आइकन को क्लिक करना न भूलें ताकि आप देख सकें हमारी नई-नई वीडियोस।
The fact is, a 2% mortality rate, if true, would be about 20 times higher than the seasonal flu. And while the good news is around 80% of those who get this virus have mild symptoms, the bad news is that means they are more likely to spread it without even realising. That is one of the things that makes this so dangerous and why, even though its mortality rate is much lower than that of SARS or MERS, this virus has already killed 3 times as many people. In fact, one expert has predicted that 40 to 70% of the world's population will be infected within the next year, which is incredibly upsetting. Because there's only one infectious disease that 2/3 of the world should be getting right now, and that's Adam Driver fever. Shatter my knees, you fuckable redwood. Snap off my toes, you big unwashed buffalo. So, if the stock market is tanking and people are considering gargling bleach, we thought tonight might be a good time to talk about the coronavirus, how we got to this point, what's currently being done, and how this virus has exposed governmental vulnerabilities as it has spread around the world. And let's start with how all of this began. The first documented cases cropped up at the end of last year in Wuhan, China. And initially, the Chinese government wasn't just slow to respond. Officials tried to silence and punish medical professionals who tried to raise the alarm, which almost certainly helped the disease to spread. And when the Chinese leadership finally decided to act, it moved aggressively, putting nearly 50 million people on lockdown.
1 month after Wuhan sealed off its borders, its roads are empty and construction sites are abandoned. Residents had been permitted to leave their residential compounds once every 7 days, but this week, loudspeakers placed on street corners notified households of a change.
From now on, nobody can go out.
Holy shit! A talking box that tells you you can't leave your house feels pretty dystopian. To be honest, I much prefer our dystopia where a talking box listens to all our conversations and then tells Jeff Bezos when I'll need underwear next. It's such a convenient way to give up everything.